Welcome back to an actual rock crawling vid. Please smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I will subscribe back if you have content on your channel. Quick and easy way to get a new subscriber to your channel. Um, and leave a comment, please. Everybody likes comments. I'm running my negative G TRX4 build here, and I'm kind of doing a running test with these new Duratrax Fossil tires. I run in a lot of wet conditions, so I need tires that offer good grip in wet conditions. But ultimately, I'm looking for the all-around tire. One of my favorites is the Duratrax Showdowns, and the Proline Crawler TAs are another favorite of mine. The Showdowns is a great all-around tire. The Crawler TAs do really good on drier rocks and wet rocks, but not quite as good in loose soil type conditions. Anyways, with these Duratrax Fossils here, one thing I've noticed on wet slippery rocks is they do get some pretty good, fairly good forward bite, but if there's any kind of an angle, because of the way the treads lay straight across on the tire, they, like right here, they'll cause the tire to slide sideways on the rock. As long as your wheels are pointed straight ahead, if there's any kind of angle on the rock, they can cause the tire to slide sideways. Discounting me turning the wheels to the right there in that shot. Yeah, they were pointing straight forward there, and it just slid sideways. So that's one negative about them. Other than that, I had fairly good experience with them crawling in the wet conditions. Not quite as good as my Proline Crawler TAs, and the Duratrax Showdowns do pretty good in wet conditions too. Those are really the only tires that I go for when I'm running in creeks. It'd be nice to find another tire. But yeah, this is just you can watch the videos. I'll probably get 3 or 4 videos out of this run, and I'm gonna head back up there. But I got some other tires I also want to test out. In some situations, you'll see the tire just sitting there spinning and not getting traction. Then suddenly it'll grab and go. And I get that a lot with the Proline Crawler TAs, where they'll just sit there and spin and spin and spin, and suddenly they'll grab. One thing I don't get with those is the sideways slide as much as I was experiencing with these Fossils. But that's in wet conditions. In dry conditions, I've heard that, well, I've seen the videos, that these things get really good grip, forward bite, and allow for a little sideways slippage on dry rocks. So basically, I'm just gonna, over a period of time, I'm just gonna run a bunch of tires in conditions like this, and then I'll give you my opinion in a video somewhere, and but you can always watch these videos to see how they behave. Now I'll let you know these rocks are super slippery. They got a special slime on them from some being wet all the time. And they're almost polished from all constantly being rained on and being in water. You can see a lot of them are kind of have rounded edges and super smooth surfaces. when I had my tire against the rock right there, a good tire should be able to turn into the rock when it's on the side, and it should be able to pull me up. I think this compound could be just a little bit softer, maybe just a little bit stickier on these tires. But it could also be that it needs better foams, you know. Maybe the stock foams just aren't good enough, or they need to be ran and beat in a little bit. You know, the characteristics of these tires could change, in my opinion, could change on them as they get ran more. I also, because I'm just kind of, my first runs on this vehicle basically, right off the bat I know I need a little bit more weight up front, so that's probably hurting me here. I believe if I had a little more weight on the front, I would have just probably made this climb right here on the first shot. But you're about ready to watch it just slide sideways on this rock. It's just going to wash out to the side. No, not that. I guess that already happened. Or it just kind of slid sideways off the rock. This is where it just magically gets bite right here. Bam. Pretty sure I went up that same spot 2 other times and it wasn't biting. Suddenly it just caught traction. So that was a pretty cool little climb, huh? Pretty cool. So at this point in time, I'm kind of anxious to get across the road here because there's a whole buttload of crawling down along the lake there across the road. And so I give this 2 little spots here a couple tries, and then I just want to get over to the other side because there's a lot more crawling on the other side of the road there. Now, for this spot here, I strongly believe if I had more weight up front and down low, I could have made it. But I come in here after I roll over here, and I get pretty vertical. I think the rear tires just get too much grab, and it just pulls me over. That's where if I had more weight up front, I think I could make this little climb right here, because I got overdrive. It's either overdrive or underdrive in the rear, one or the other. But so it's either underdriven or it's overdriven. Overdriven front, underdriven rear. I can't remember what it is exactly. So right here, I come up here and looks like I'm gonna make it. If I could just make this first part, the rest of it's a little bit easier, and it'd be a pretty cool little climb. But I get vertical, and I think my rear tire just grabs and flips me over. Very doable climb. If it was all dry, I'd have shot right up there. But yeah, you can see, yeah. And then here I'm kind of testing out the dirt. This is just dirt underneath here. And I know my Duratrax showdowns, they would just chew me right up through here. So they're getting pretty good forward bite, but just not enough. And they're almost digging into it too easily. Plus I got that fern sitting right there. Suppose I could have climbed up there and pulled that fern out of there. I think my J Concepts holds would probably do really good here, and that's the tire I'd like to test on this loose dirt stuff, the J Concepts holds. Anyways, about the end of the video. RC for life, peace out, smash that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll subscribe back. Alright? Thanks for watching.